Hey, good morning. Welcome on into your Wednesday. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Evan Thomason here in the Weather Center. We had little bits of rain kind of sprinkled mainly around the northern end of the Arklatex throughout the overnight hours, but most of that has been pretty much been wiped away now that we are in the morning here for your Wednesday. And for your morning planner, again, we got partly cloudy skies. Probably actually be able to see the sunrise out here for the day today. Temperature starting off in the upper 50s, a couple areas with some lower 60s as well. Here to begin off your morning, still comfortable. Temperatures are going to be at a slow baby crawl in for the day today. And this could be actually one of the coolest days of the work week, even though highs today still stretch up into the lower 80s. So again, we're at the very tail end of the overnight rain that came throughout the overnight hours, but that's not even the main system we're looking forward to. We have another low pressure and cold front that's going to be on the way here over the next couple of days, and as you can see from the radar and satellite loop here, you got those higher cloud tops, a lot more thicker concentration, thicker concentration of moisture, that is. So we have a stronger system overall that's going to be coming into the region here in just a few days that we especially want to keep you first alert about, because this is going to be affecting your weekend plans. For the rest of the work week, everything's looking mostly good. Wednesday and Thursday, nice and dry. Once we get into Friday, we could run into a few problems with some stray bits of storms creeping in, mainly for the northern end of the Arklatex in for Friday afternoon. I think the bulk of the region, though, still stays dry for the end of the work week. It's Saturday. That's going to be the bullseye day for all this storm coverage to come on in. This is going to be scattered storms with a low-end severe weather threat. It's not a high-end, at least. We're not expected to have hopefully not a first alert weather day for this, but we'll let you know in the meantime. We're just expecting a whole round of some scattered storms that's bringing some hefty rainfall totals essentially in for Saturday afternoon and Saturday night for you before we clear out nicely for Sunday. I think my biggest worry with this system is the amount of rainfall. If we do need the rainfall, that's good news. We need it to help out our drought, but as for your plans on Saturday, yes, they could be washed out. I mean, I know this says rainfall potential over the next 7 days, but the only round of storms we have over the next 7 days is the round that's hitting us for the weekend. So all this rain is going to be coming through pretty much on Saturday alone here for the most part, where you see those purple shades. You get up to 2 inches of substantial rainfall here in the Arklatex just within 1 day alone, which is going to provide quite the washout for any of your Saturday plans. So as for the meantime, tomorrow morning, I think this is the only change in our temperatures here over the next couple days. We still got 70s throughout the rest of this week, but mornings going to be getting in a little more on the chilly side of things. You're waking up to temperatures in the 40s here to start off your Thursday morning. That could continue briefly into Friday too. Now again, watch out for your weekend plans, specifically around the Crew of Gemini. This is the last Mardi Gras weekend here in Shreveport, where unfortunately, yes, we have storms targeting all afternoon long for the Crew of Gemini. So please look out for your plans specifically surrounding around that. For the second half of the weekend, though, Highland running on Sunday. Everything is looking better for then. I think we might have a few stray showers that could creep into some areas still Sunday morning, but I think we're completely dried out by noon, and at least the Crew of Highland is again looking much nicer, certainly on Sunday. So your one rainy day across the 7-day forecast to watch out for is on Saturday. Temperatures are in the 70s for highs in the meantime. We cool off briefly down to the 60s after that cold front hits on Saturday before warming back up into some 70s and some sunshine here for next week.